Next up is Hatsune Miku. I feel like once you do Godzilla, you have to do Hatsune Miku.
And welcome to the Pixel Primos Video Game Podcast, the show where we talk about all the latest things in gaming, from the PlayStation State of Play to figuring out which pal is gay. Hey, I'm Juan Solo.
The pals are gay?
Well, you gotta figure it out.
Oh, okay.
One of them is, but you don't know which one.
Well, I don't know who it is, but my name is Paco.
I have no witty retort. I'm JJ.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome
Bienvenidos.
back. It's great to be back. It's great to be on here. But we all know that the true alphas of this show are you guys for watching and leaving comments. And particularly, y'all left a lot of comments on our Fantastic Four trailer.
Everybody had something to say about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's pull some of those up. Here we go. Our first one up is Jonathan Torres saying, "Guys, Alpha Primos dropped another episode of sexiness. Oh, flattery will get you nowhere, sir.
Yeah.
But you are an alpha."
Yeah.
But he left us 2 comments.
Oh, okay.
So he left us that, and then he left another one saying, "Also, I'm glad you guys are excited for Doom, the Dark Ages, as well as I am. JJ, they still have PS5 copies of the collector's edition."
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
I know they're putting $200 on.
yeah, check the Bethesda store. They might still have some. I ordered mine from PlayStation. I don't know if there's a different. I think it's just who you wanted to ship.
Yeah, it's probably just like.
But like price wise, still the same though. But all right then. But yes, next comment. Super Saiyan Chicken, or at least that's how I'm pronouncing your name. Said, "Absolutely in love with the look of the Fantastic Four. It reminds me of the amazing work of Alex Ross. Would absolutely love it if they did more time period themed flicks, like possibly an X-Men flick with an 80s or 90s look." That would be interesting.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd dig that.
I would dig that a lot. I don't know why, but X-Men just screams 80s to me. Like,
yeah, and it could help tie them in, and that could explain like why they weren't in like the other MCU movies, because they were there in the past, but then they abolished mutants or whatever, because of the whole racial discrimination storyline that has been there since the beginning. Guys, I hate to break this to you, but X-Men isn't woke. It was like that since its inception.
It's like that.
That was always the point.
I think it'd be funny if they're just like, oh yeah, they were frozen like 2 glaciers over, like next to Caps.
Next to Cap.
Wow. It's like we just didn't explore a little longer.
Yeah, we didn't expect to find like a fucking beast in there.
Or maybe they'll pull a Star Wars where like Order 66 got initiated.
Oh, so they're all in hiding?
Yeah, they all went to hiding.
They're hiding. Okay.
Yeah,
I think this is gonna be another Universal thing.
Like a multiverse thing, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be another multiverse thing. That feels like the easiest explanation. Just to
At this point, yeah.
It's just that's what I feel like this is gonna be. It's just gonna be.
You just want them to get isekai'd into the MCU, don't you?
Yes, yeah, pretty much. I mean, isn't that technically what Secret Wars is? Is just Marvel isekai? Isn't that just what it is? A Marvel isekai? They're all from different universes, and they got dropped into another universe. That's an isekai. They just didn't get truck-cooned.
Yeah,
they got doomed.
Yeah,
they didn't get truck-cooned. They got doomed.
That's the storyline of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not wrong.
That's just right. Marvel Rivals is an isekai. It's the first isekai video game. Marvel Rivals is an isekai, and I love isekai.
So is Loki. So is the entire
the entire series of Loki is just isekai. It's all isekai. Deadpool isekai. Deadpool
Yeah.
and Isekai.
Wolverine's
Wolverine, yeah.
Deadpool's an Isekai. And everybody loved it because of Chris Evans as
Johnny Storm.
Chris Evans and Johnny
Yeah.
Storm. That was the best.
Yes.
That was awesome. I mean, yeah, we just now revealed that all of Marvel is just isekai. That's all it is. Marvel's just isekai.
That's how they're gonna explain the mutants.
That's exactly how they're going to explain the
Oh my
mutants.
god, Captain America, the sequel, The Winter Soldier, is an isekai because he wakes up in the future.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yes. Well, no, it's a time travel story. Captain America Winter Soldier is a time travel story, not an isekai. Because he just falls asleep and he wakes up in the future. So it's just time travel. Isekai goes to another universe. Yeah, so that's Marvel Rivals and then Secret Wars. Is it Secret Wars? Because that's what they're shooting for, right? Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. That's gonna be one of the Avengers ones.
Yeah, that's the Avengers one, the Secret Wars.
I don't know if it's still going to be the next one, like the next big Avengers one, or if Doomsday is the next big Avengers one.
I think Doomsday is the next one because that would make sense because I feel like they're going to use Doom to bring on Secret Wars, so they'd have to do Doomsday first. Yeah, they'd have to do. At least that's what I would think. Again, I don't know comics that well. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, that's fine. But I would feel like Doomsday, introduce Doom, bring Doom. You think you defeat him in that first Avengers, and then the next one's going to be Secret Wars.
Then he just isekais the fuck out of
it. Let's jump into these other comments. All right, so we got a comment from Ahead of the Curve 94 saying, "LOL, I waited until they dropped the trailer for the new F4 to drop a review of Fantastic Four. Needless to say, I'm excited to see this one."
Okay.
Dope, yeah. I'll check out that review. Yeah. Wait, like the 2003 one or Fan 4 Stick?
I think Fan 4 Stick, because that's how he spelled it. I should have read it like that. Fan 4 Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. All right, we got another comment from Joe Fierro 6629 saying Reservoir Dogs was a good GTA clone. It told you the backstory of the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I don't think I played that one.
No, I never played it either, but I remember always seeing it like at the rental store.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Wait, was Blockbuster still around?
In our case, it was the Hollywood Video.
Oh, Hollywood Video, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we did have Hollywood Video first.
Hollywood Video.
We had the Blockbuster, and then the Blockbuster shut down, and we had the Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the local one was Nintendo Mart, but that one had already been shut down for a while by the time I think the Hollywood Video came into town. Yeah. Now it's a bar. Now the Hollywood Video is a bar.
Oh, Hollywood Video. I was like, I thought they turned Nintendo Mart into like a residence.
Oh yeah, it's a house now. Someone's house now.
Yeah, somebody lives there now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a bar now. Let's see. All right, we got one more comment. This was from our boy Joe Jira.
Our rock, the constant in our lives.
All right, he had quite a bit to say. Here we go. He said,
"Anchor being."
Yes, he's our anchor being. There's a lot of stuff I could say about the Fantastic Four trailer, and I could answer your questions you have. A few things I feel I can explain in just a comment as a Marvel reader, and specifically a Fantastic Four fan. 1. It is set in its own universe and is not connected to the MCU. Okay. 2. The Secret Wars they are adapting is the 30th anniversary sequel from 2015. The original is the one where all heroes and villains fought on an alien planet. The 2015 one was where Doom got godlike powers and tried to save the multiverse from collapsing by taking a piece of each Earth and putting on his own. 3. I think we're not just getting Galactus and Silver Surfer. In the trailer, we see a random old guy, and I think it's Ivan Kragoff, aka the Red Ghost. He's the Soviet equivalent to Reed Richards, which makes sense if they're going for this stylized futuristic 60s and have aliens come to Earth. Why not work the Cold War into it? If you have
Okay.
any questions, feel free to ask me.
I
You
mean
got it.
that sounds pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That sounds
there's
pretty
not
sweet.
one part of that I didn't like.
Yeah,
Right.
all that sounds like it'd be a great time.
Mm. Oh yeah, this movie looks like it's going to be great.
I think
But
it's gonna be
yes,
good too. I
mm-hmm.
mean, there's people hating on it, but I think it's just gonna be good. I think they're
they're
centering around Sue Storm too. I think.
I thought they were hitting on it because fucking Domingo's older brothers slept with their husbands.
Probably, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Nah, I mean, there's the only hate I've heard, and I've only heard it from like two people, is they're not that they think they're centering around Sue Storm, and they say it shouldn't be centered around Sue Storm, and then the other hate is I think they're just jealous of Pedro Pascal. I think that's they're just
Yeah,
jealous of
he's
Pedro
Domingo's
Pascal.
brother.
Yeah, they
He's
just want they wanted Reed what's his name, Jim from The Office. Fuck, what's his name?
man, fuck Jim.
Yeah, they wanted Jim from The Office. They're like, oh, he was a perfect Reed Richards. Why not just leave him? I was like, well, first he died. First he was killed.
John Krasinski. There you go.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Krasinski. Like
Jack
they wanted Jack Ryan to be
Mm.
Reed Richards, which is cool. Like I can see it. Like don't get me wrong. I thought he was cool when he came out in Doctor Strange. I was like, oh, they actually listened to fan casting, and then like that was good. And then they just killed him. I'm like, oh, that was short lived. That was short lived. Still looks cool though. I mean I could see him playing a really good Reed Richards. But like I said, I'm excited to see Pedro Pascal and what they got with this 1960s look that they got going. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be good. I don't think anybody has anything to worry about.
Definitely. And as always, you efforts, be sure to keep watching, leave us comments, and we'll be sure to read them out on the next episode. With that said, we did drop a Pixel Primos a couple of days ago on the current state of Pokemon card collecting.
Right.
Be sure to
Still
check it
shit.
out if you guys haven't watched it yet. Before we jump into our main topic, I want to ask you guys, well, what games are you guys playing right now? Since it is a Pixel Primos, focus on video games, might as well talk about what we're playing.
Well, I am currently suffering through the salt mines of Marvel Rivals
Marvel
competitive.
Rivals. Yeah.
I decided to jump in with all the sweats because I didn't realize it. Marvel Rivals borrows a lot from Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Like that's no secret. Like I don't think I'm out here saying something controversial when I say that.
Yeah.
So I'd never really liked the Overwatch competitive like mode. One, because I'm not good, uh, and that just gave me a fucking big ass label that told me, yeah, you're not good, dude. Like, and two, like, you didn't really get that good of a reward. At least I don't know if it changed like over time. Like with Overwatch 2, maybe it's different now. But at the time, Overwatch only gave you like points that you could exchange for a golden gun. Like you got a gun skin that was gold. The thing was, you could, even if you hit like the Grandmaster level, you could get it like in one competitive season. You got it. You got enough points. But that was only if you got the Grandmaster level. One. Two, you would only unlock that golden gun skin on one skin, right? Like on one of your characters. If you had the like, I don't know, the Helsing McCree and you wanted the golden gun on that one, well, yeah, you could buy it there. But then if you changed out of that skin, you lost your golden gun.
You don't have the gun.
You don't have the gun
Yeah.
anymore. So I was like, that's kind of lame. Rivals, however, they're like, hey, not only are we going to give you a skin for doing competitive mode, you ain't even got to make it that high. You just hit gold, baby. and you got yourself a nice little Sue Storm skin that you can take home and keep forever. And I was like, I can hit gold. I can hit gold tomorrow. Like, let's do this. Here we are 2 weeks later, and I'm still in fucking silver. uh, no, I haven't been playing like competitive like straight throughout those 2 weeks, right? I jump into quick match and get a couple of W's under my belt. But yeah, I'm in silver 1 tier. So if I level up one more time, I'll be in gold and I can get that Sue Storm skin. But fuck, man, like I don't know if it's just my rotten luck, but I keep getting paired up with like these bitches, dude. That like, don't get me wrong. There are matches where like, no, we lost. Like, they're like, I sucked. Like, we all fucking sucked. There was no way we were gonna win that. But I got so many matches where it's just like, this dude's not even trying. This dude just left the game. Like, and the other team's just creaming us. Of course, there's only 3 dudes that are actually trying, man. Like, so it's been difficult wading through all that. I will give this to Rivals' credit. Pretty much everyone I've reported for, being an asshole, either on chat, just like talking smack, or, just leaving games early or rage quitting.
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, so far everyone I've reported, like Rivals has come back and told me like, yeah, you were right. We penalized that guy. Like it takes a couple of days, right? But I see that little message pop up like, hey, thank you for reporting this guy. We got him. Oh, and I also played that Butt Night game. It's very horny.
Watch our 6ix9ine special to understand that.
You want to play the Butt Nights?
It's yeah, that's a horny ass video game, alright.
Meaning that guy had no excuse to like get it wrong.
No.
Like from the opening, almost. It's like
oh man. All right, what about you, Paco? What are you playing?
Well, I'm playing 2 games. One of them is a competitive game, and the other one's just playing story mode. So my first game is I'm still playing Jedi Survivor.
Okay.
nice,
Still playing Jedi Survivor. Still enjoying the hell out of that because I'm Star Wars shill. And like JJ, I am also trying to get ranked. Usually I play Warzone ranked with my friends, and they just berate me because I am fucking horrible. They're like gold or platinum. I'm still like at wood. So they're just carrying me most of the time. But I discovered a new one, and it's called Jerk Make Ranked. I am currently playing Jerk Make Ranked, boy. Ooh, man, these forearms. Let me tell you.
You got the Quagmire arm.
Yeah, I got the Quagmire arm going right now. I'm still right now. I just started, so I'm at bronze beater.
Are you in duos, or do you got a duo?
No duos yet. Nobody wants to join me in duos for whatever reason. I mean, so come on, be a team player. Maybe some quads. I feel like we could do quads. But no.
Are you a rusher or are you a dragger? Or are you going to be on my fucking time?
I'm more of a tank, More of a tank. I'm more of a tank. Right now, I'm more of a tank. Maybe DPS. Maybe I can move up to DPS. But I mean, I want to know what the mage class is.
Oh God, I don't want to know what support is.
I was about to make the same thing. Like, man,
supports are just fluffers. Supports are just fluffers. That's the support right now. Is our fluffers. That's your support.
But dude that comes around with the shot of Tabasco up the
shot of
I don't know, man.
Oh my God.
Playing support in that sounds like a lot to carry. I don't think I can handle that much load.
You're just tickling balls. Supports are just tickling balls. Just like you got this, keep going. Maybe a nice pat on the back, like you got this, buddy. You. Look me in the eyes, you got this. Yeah, Jerk Make Rank, man. Get on.
There's different support classes too, right? Because
different support classes.
Some of them have a praise king, some of them have a small penis fetish. You gotta know when to hit them with the the humiliation and went to
The BDSM coming
pamper him.
clutch. Let me tell you, the BDSM kinks coming clutch. The S&M kinks, man, they come in clutch. You just don't want to get caught by the peggers in the rear. That's all I'm saying. Oh no, yeah, but jerk my brain. Guys, find me out there. We'll run some duos. You're ready. Ready to run duos. I'm not scared. Help each other out.
Well, now I can't follow that with what I'm playing.
He's like, well, we're gonna take it down a notch to what Juan's playing.
I was playing Hello Kitty Adventure.
Yeah, I was.
Juan's the only non-degenerate. The only non-degenerate here.
Shit. I was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
All right, Butters.
Well, correction. I haven't played it in a while, but it's because I've been out of town. I only just got back. And ironically, I did take my Switch with me.
Yeah.
But it's like, when you're dealing with shit at work and all this, like, you kind of just, like, forget you have it, But Hello Kitty Island Adventure, like, no lie, no bullshit. It's a very chill, very fun game. Like, the best way I could, like, describe it is it's kind of like if Animal Crossing had a story mode or had like tasks for you to do. It's just a chill game, man.
It's a chill game, man. It's a chill game.
Yeah. So best way I can explain it, I do think everyone compares it to Animal Crossing, but that's not really like the best description of it. They're similar, but I think like the core thing with Animal Crossing is like the customization of like this is your town, this is your city or whatever.
Yeah.
And in this one, like it's none of that. It's your island is gonna look the same as another player's island. The real like meat and potatoes of the game is just the building up the friendship with all the other characters, Hello Kitty,
yeah,
Red Skull, Batsmaru, and building up building up the friendships to unlock their stuff, their quests, and then I'm guessing you're like rebuilding the island to what it is. But the thing is, like at the end of the day, it's gonna look the same. There is no like individuality as far as that goes. You can customize your little like cabin, like your little house. But that's about it. You can also customize the other characters, but that's kind of it as far as customization. At the end of the day, and you can also like customize your little like avatar, your little character. Unlock different outfits and stuff. But that's about it. Everything else, as far as like how the island looks, that's kind of set.
Basic. Okay.
But yeah. All right. That'll do it. With that, let us now jump into our main topic, which is PlayStation's State of Play. They dropped the State of Play on us in middle of February.
Yeah.
Here we go.
By my count, they talked about around 30 games. Now, not all of these were like new announcements.
Yeah.
But they showed off 30 games and like, fuck.
So it's considerably more than Xbox's
way
developer.
And I don't know if like, because I kind of caught a bit of like the What Culture gaming podcast on it. I don't know if maybe I caught like an older one because I didn't actually like click on it and watch it. It was just it auto played on YouTube as I was scrolling. And I caught one of them saying that like, man, they only showed games of like guy with sword, and like looking at this list, I'm like, dude, like 3 of them were guy with sword. Like all of these, there's so many.
Yeah, if anything, there was more like guy with gun in this one.
Yeah. Even the fucking Dreams one had a gun.
No, had a gun. Yeah, that was unexpected. I was like, oh, a gun here? I thought this was more whimsical. Bro. Where's the pistol? American
Don't
Whimsy.
make
What's
your
American
dreams
Whimsy?
come true.
American Wizards and Whimsy is just different types of guns.
Right.
There was only really a few that I really, look forward to playing. Really, it's only like maybe a handful for me.
I mean,
They look
maybe
really
that's
great.
what the guy meant to say, but like, yeah, they showed
Yeah,
off a lot. Like,
They
there
yeah,
wasn't for a
did.
they
lack
did
of
show off
trying.
quite a few. I think a lot of them
So
too were the ones that are going to be released for the for the PlayStation Plus, their catalog.
mhm.
Those were a bunch
They
of
showed
those as
off like
well.
4 that were going to be like day and date launches on the PlayStation
on the
catalog.
place, yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess it's they're slowly trying to compete with the
with
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
So
Yeah, they got a lot of
we'll
catching up to do.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because like, notice they're doing it with a lot of these like smaller games.
Hmm.
I really doubt we're gonna see anytime soon them drop like one of their big heavy hitters like day one on their plus. But before we jump into the state of play, I did want to talk about this game first. So one of the games they showed off was Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, or Metal Gear Solid 3
Oh
remake.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason I want to open with this one is because this one actually leaked before the state of
Yep.
play. So a lot of like the big hype around it kind of like got like flatline because everybody already knew about it from the actual trailer, the release date, and even like the big like surprise reveal at the very end of the trailer where you
Monkey.
see the monkey, yeah, from Ape
Yeah.
Escape. So, but get this though, they still managed to like sneak in a surprise because they dropped a trailer for the Xbox version,
Hmm.
and it's actually different. Now, hear me out. The gameplay footage in the beginning, like yeah, it's the same. It's the same trailer. It's the same footage. But at the very end, you don't get a monkey. Instead, you get an explosion and you see a silhouette in camo of what looks to be Bomberman.
No way.
Yes.
No, that dude. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. That's okay. That's badass.
So I think what they're doing is each version is gonna have a different mini game.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking the PlayStation version is gonna have Ape Escape,
Mm-hmm.
and the Xbox version is gonna have Bomberman.
That'd be cool. That's
Uh-huh.
kind of cool.
And with that said, I think the Steam version is also gonna have Ape Escape because I think the PC trailer showed the same thing, the monkey. So
Monkey.
I haven't thought about
that
Bomberman in years.
dude, it's because Bomberman, like, they still making games, right? They came
Yeah.
out on, yeah, because it's Konami, right? They
Mm-hmm.
made it
Yeah.
for the Switch, but it wasn't that good. It
R?
it
Wasn't
yeah,
Bomberman R? Like,
yeah, that one was the one
Rated
that like it
R.
was like very mid. And so I think part of it is just that again it's just Konami, like they got these intellectual properties, but they just haven't been like, you know, it's swing and a miss, with Silent Hill and Bomberman.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we saw Silent Hill with the remake made a comeback, and now Metal Gear doing a remake is making a comeback. So basically, hey, remake Bomberman Hero, and you might have a hit.
There you go. Good ideas.
um, but yeah, so all right, so now we got that one out of the way because that one
Yes.
leaked. Everybody knew
Yes.
about it. Now we can jump into the other ones. Is there a game you guys want to talk about first?
I mean, there's like a handful that I'm looking forward to.
yeah.
But you don't really have to talk about them because they're really simple games.
I mean, just bring them up, man.
So the first one is going to be Darwin's Paradox. The
Mm,
the
Oh,
octopus.
yes.
Yeah.
That one looks
Yeah.
really cool. It's a looks fun, lighthearted, platformer. It looks going to be like a lot of fun.
I
And
Yeah.
uh
I told I told Lily about that one, and because I had her play Limbo. That's
Yeah,
that like black and white like platformer, but
yeah,
it's like
that was cool.
it's really like fucked up. So I told her, I'm like, it's kind of like that, but not fucked up. Because you play
Okay,
as an octopus.
it's kind of funny that you bring that up because I think the last time that Mark's daughter was staying with us for the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I was playing like Pokemon Puzzle League on the Switch because it's on there
Mm-hmm.
now. And I'm like,
Yes.
I want to play it.
Yeah.
So then we just started playing like old Super Nintendo games and stuff. She played Donkey Kong for a little
Yeah,
bit.
okay, you Donkey Kong classic.
Yeah, yeah. And then got kind of bored of that, so I was like, "Oh, well, let's see what's on the Genesis. Your dad was a Genesis kid. You might like some Genesis stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what's on here." And they had Echo the Dolphin. And I was like,
Yeah.
you strike me as a Lisa Frank type of girl. Come on, let's play let's play this game with dolphins in it." And she's playing it, and I was like, "You're not gonna believe what the story of this game is if I tell it to you." And she's like, "What?" "Well, you're this dolphin, right?" "Yeah." "And then you fight aliens." she, and she just like looks at me like, "Yeah,
He's
you
like,
go
I'm
into
totally serious. Totally serious.
like I'm not messing with you. Like this is real."
It's a real game.
So I think that this Octo Sun game is just kind of like a shadow sequel of Echo the Dolphin.
You
Echo the
know
Dolphin. I mean,
what?
there are aliens in the
Yes.
background. Yeah,
Because you can see the UFOs
yeah.
on the poster. But yeah, to describe the game, yes, it's a platformer, like a 2D platformer, but you're controlling an octopus.
Yeah.
And it looks like, yeah, there's moments where besides the platforming where you're, jumping, climbing, it looks like there's also going to be like some stealth segments where you use the octopus's camouflage
Yep.
The
to
Octo
hide.
Camo from Metal Gear
The
Solid
Octo
4.
Camo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, octo
Octo Camo.
camo.
You can shoot ink as well. You got to shoot
Yeah.
ink to
Mhm.
evade
Yeah.
enemies and stuff.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
no,
probably.
honestly, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
And
caught my eye, and I'm
yeah.
I'm probably
Mhm.
gonna pick that one up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
The other one that's right after that one, which I don't know if you saw it or if it even crossed your radar. But it's what it came out 2019, but Dave the Diver
oh
is
yeah,
coming out with
With
Ichiban's Holiday. They're teaming up
yes,
with Like a
with
Dragon. So now you
Yakuza.
got
Yep.
Like a Dragon, the pirate Yakuza coming out, and now Dave the Diver is gonna do Ichiban's Holiday. That looks like a lot. I like the
Yes.
Dave the Diver games. And it looks like a lot of fucking fun, especially now you're gonna add Like a Dragon into it. Dave the Diver has no idea what's going on, and now he's uh being friends with gangsters, Japanese
Mm.
gangsters.
And it's funny
So
because they had like a Godzilla like crossover
yeah, they
DLC.
did. They did a
So
DLC
now
with
with
Godzilla.
Yakuza like a dragon, it's like, man, like it shows that like no, there's no limit with these guys. They could just
No,
partner up with
they really
anybody at
can,
this
and it
point.
makes sense. I mean, it's gonna make sense. Next up is Hatsune Miku. I feel like once you do Godzilla, you have to do Hatsune Miku.
Yes, they're
You have
both.
to, like, they're best friends.
They're like this. Yes.
yeah.
She's
That's
she's just
Godzilla. That's
Mothra
Hatsune
in
Miku.
human form. Hatsune Miku is Mothra in human form. That's what it is.
No, she's one of
I
the sirens that sings Mothra's song to some.
Yeah, she's
yeah.
Siren. Uh, yeah, those two are like the ones that caught my eye. The other one that caught my eye. Well, there's one that I really didn't care for. I don't know if you care for it, but the new Digimon game, mainly because I don't really care for Digimon. I don't really
Uh,
care for Monster Hunter either. I know people were
yeah,
really
they
hyped for
opened the
Monster
show with
Hunter.
Monster Hunter,
Yeah,
and
hmm
like I'm not
But
about the Monster Hunter games, but I mean it looks cool for the people that are into that.
yeah, people are really into it. I've never played them, so like I'm not just to me. I'm just like I don't care for it. The other one was Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Shinobi Spectre.
yes, that's
Shinobi Art of
that was the big one. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance, and then Sonic Racing is the other one.
Sonic
Sonic Racing.
Racing.
okay. All right, hold on. We need to slow it down a bit so we can break down some of these. Which one do we do first?
I say we do
Let's do
Shinobi first.
Shinobi. Yeah, Shinobi,
Okay.
because that one's kind of easy. It's
Yeah.
it's an old school 2D action platformer. Like
Mhm.
you're a ninja, you jump on like walls and platforms and shit, and you also like slash guys. And it looks
Simple math.
dope as fuck. I really like the art style that they have going for it. It looks like almost kind of like a motion comic. Like it's very detailed, but it's still it. Like I could see this being on fucking Netflix and like me watching the shit out of it. Yeah. It looks like that kind of quality animation. So it looks cool as hell. I'm gonna pick it up if you like those old style of games. I would say check it out because Streets of Rage 4, it's the same developers, and Streets of Rage 4 is the fucking return of Christ.
Yeah. I guess to like simple it down even more, it looks kind of like a like a more modern 2D Ninja Gaiden almost.
Yeah.
But
which we're also getting a 2D Ninja Gaiden.
funny enough, well. Yes.
Fuck the year of the snake. This is the year of the ninja, baby.
Yeah, or what was the name of that game with the guy from Marvel's Capcom? Was it Strider? Like
Strider here to you?
Strider? Yeah, kind of like Strider almost. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's actually probably a better comparison.
You know what? Some of the art in it, and while you're watching, when you watch the trailer, the way it looks, you know what it reminds me of? A game that I really enjoyed, just because of like the art and the bright colors, was Beautiful Joe.
Yeah,
remember Beautiful Joe? I like it because I feel like a lot of these games that are trying to go retro and are being 2D, I really enjoy that they take like that brightness from Beautiful Joe and that comic book art style. I really enjoy that with these retro, bringing back these retro games like Shinobi.
Yeah,
and it's something that really catches your eye, and it makes it so beautiful. And I know it's going to be a fun ass game to play. Streets of Rage.
It is very colorful. Like,
yeah,
some of the colors, it does have like sort of a darker color palette, right? Like all the screens that you'll see are going to be like more darker blues, darker purples, darker reds and stuff. But it's still so like all those colors pop. Like they designed their backgrounds and everything in a way where like I can easily spot that ninja like anywhere anywhere on the screen. I know where that ninja is.
Yep.
It just looks really cool, really pretty. I'm looking forward to it. It comes out soon, doesn't it? It comes out like in the summer?
August.
August?
Let me look it up. Hold on. August 29th.
Yeah,
right after Metal Gear.
Right after Metal Gear?
Fuck yeah.
My wallet's gonna hurt.
And Shinobi's August 29th.
Fuck, my wallet's gonna hurt.
Oh, dude.
Well, maybe because it's like 2D, it won't be like a full blown like $60 game. Maybe it'll be closer to like 50 or something.
I hope not.
Yeah, but we'll see. Oh, they got my money. Yeah. I'd buy that for
they got my money.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. All right, so the other game you mentioned was Digimon, right?
I've always been a Pokemon guy. I tried to get into Digimon, and I just wasn't into it. Even though everybody tells me Digimon are more powerful, like, oh, they fucking kill your Pokemon. Like, all right, that's cool, bro. I still think my Pokemon are cooler than your Digimon. Your Digimon turns from a dinosaur into a muscular dude with
how can a Digimon kill a Pokemon? All I have to do is this.
Yeah,
I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, okay, Digimon. Okay, that's kind of cool. But like, since I'm not a Digimon fan, I was like, it was one of the few that I'm like,
I will say this, like in the defense of Digimon, very lukewarm defense. Because I don't think this game is going to be for me. But they didn't show a lot of gameplay.
Yeah, they didn't.
It looked more like cutscenes, and like it almost made it feel like the game is turn-based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is, but they also showed off a kid with a gun. So like,
You're getting real
So
now. Getting real. That
if
was
I'm
probably
not
Digimon.
if
This is my
I'm not
Glockamon.
if I'm not mistaken, I think the previous game was like Cyber Sleuth, and I think that one was turn based. If I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
someone
will
in the
probably gonna
comments,
be
please correct me if I'm
yeah.
wrong, but I could have sworn it is.
Or somebody in the comments tell me what I should watch from Digimon that'll get me hooked, or it'll make me a believer. Like I said, I just wasn't into it. When I saw it, I was like, I don't want to watch that. I want to fast forward. I didn't fast forward. I ended up watching the trailer. I mean, it looks cool, but like I just nah. And there are several other games that I thought were a little odd. Well, not odd, but just not I had no interest in at all, even though they had a lot.
Uh, all right. I'm gonna name off a few that you didn't mention. That caught my eye. I'm gonna get this one out of the way because I'm probably gonna check out the beta, and also like I know PlayStation and like the gaming world in general, or gaming companies in general, have been getting a lot of flack for live service games, and I think this is really the only like pure live service game they showed off here in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Splitgate.
Oh, the Portal one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one looks kind of cool because it's multiplayer. You're using portals and stuff.
yeah,
That's a new mechanic. Well,
Mhm.
not a new mechanic, but like something you don't see in multiplayer games like this.
yeah.
So that
So
seems like we'll see what goes with that. Yeah.
the I think the beta is going to go live at the end of the month, like on the 20
Hmm.
something. So I
Yeah, the
might check that out.
27th.
Okay.
27? All right, yeah.
Yep.
I'll probably check it out. Um looks interesting, but hopefully it's not another Concord situation.
Ooh, dude.
Hopefully. Okay, it says that it's 3 teams, 8 versus 8 versus 8.
Oh,
24. Yeah.
all right. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's okay, that's different enough. Yeah,
The
that's
map is
Yeah, so
20 times larger than any map in the game. Holy shit! It's a huge fucking map. No wonder you need portals to get around.
well, I mean, if you got 24 dudes like in one map, because if it's three
It's,
teams of 8,
it's
yeah.
a war
So,
zone size
yeah.
map.
so
Um
that's gonna be.
Other thing that caught my eye, looks really cool. Not really the type of game that I play, and I'm, to be honest, probably not going to play it myself, but I probably will watch a let's play. Fucking Until Space. The fucking uh
uh,
it's was it
what?
Division or Directive 8020. That's the actual name of the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
but it's
That's
it's
they
made
got
by the
like
same.
actual actors in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made by the same people that made Until Dawn. That's why I called it Until Space. And they're
Yeah.
basically making Alien.
Oh, well, actually,
Yeah. That's
I'm
what it
looking
looks
at the
like.
poster. The subtitle even says a Dark Pictures game, so meaning it. Yeah, it's connected to that franchise.
oh, so
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeah,
Wendigoon is a fucking alien. The Wendigo from. Oh, I shouldn't say that
I
yet.
didn't say they were in the same universe. I just said it's connected to the franchise.
Apologies to any natives. I know you're not supposed to say the name of the
The
thing.
name. Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't whistle either.
fuck. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the thing's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
um, that looked cool as hell. And all right, the last two were kind of like the big ones. Were two of the big ones that they closed the show with. So I'm gonna let you talk, Quinn, just in case you wanted to. Or are the two? Which ones are on yours?
Uh,
Like, are they towards the end? Or
No,
like,
no, we can talk about them now, man. Like we can just
okay,
I think
to
I know
rip
which
the
one.
rip the band-aid. Like it's
all
so
right.
I guess let's get this one out of the way. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this they ended the show with this one. The game's called Saros,
Saros,
Yeah,
yeah.
Saros. Yep.
and there's no like real like gameplay to this one, and again, that's why like it's dude with gun,
Yeah.
presumably in space. But the the notable thing about it is oh, crap, who was making this game? Would-
Let me look.
I don't know the name of the studio, but it's the same guys that made Returnal.
there you go. So I think it's Housemark.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Housemark.
So this is their new game. Taros again. It doesn't show much, and the other thing revealed is the main guy. It's that I don't know. To me, he's a YouTuber. To
He's a YouTuber.
yeah, I mean, I've seen him on YouTube. The guy, the main guy.
Well, isn't he
Like I,
dating Alana Pierce?
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
See, I'm such a. You can tell how much of a big fan I am because I know his name.
Raul?
Yeah, Raul.
Oh, you got me. I
Uh,
know his first name.
yeah,
Bro Coley, I think.
there
There you
you
go.
go.
Yeah.
Coley.
But yeah, isn't he a streamer?
Is he? I don't know.
I think he's an actor. Like
He's an
appeared.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an actor.
He's got a legit IMDb page, probably.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Oh, he was in
not.
iZombie. I love iZombie.
Oh, there you go.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. So it's that dude playing the main dude, and so it's kind of like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I didn't
But
recognize
it's
him.
because like legit, I've only seen him on YouTube. I've never seen him acting like anything else.
I can't believe I didn't recognize him from iZombie.
Uh,
The other weird
but
thing about Sorrows is it doesn't get released till 2026.
hmm
Yeah.
Why?
This one was an actual like announcement, and
yeah, like it's a reveal, not a like.
yeah,
Like
not
they
an update.
they're just
Mhm.
tickling your balls and like, hey, get ready for this.
Uh,
Teasing you.
yeah,
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 it's
just
yeah.
because
tickle your balls. Get ready
so
for this.
if I'm not mistaken, I believe the insider reason for why they do this is so they can get like more like investors, publisher, they get more
Okay.
funding
Okay,
typically.
so it's a strategy. Okay, makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's why there's that argument like, man, why do they announce games too early? And it's like because they need money and they want
We
people
need
to.
money.
Yep. So it it's that. All right, but there's that one. What was the other one?
The other one that really, really caught my eye. This was probably the one that, apart from Metal Gear, got me the most curious. Mind's Eye.
Oh yeah, that one looks cool.
Which one was
It was
the?
the second to last one. It was the one they showed like right before uh Saros.
It's
Oh, okay, yes. The like where he's like a cop or something.
he's
I
like a
don't
soldier, but they have like he's got like these
know. He's got
implants
like,
in his head.
yeah, it's
So is
like,
he on like
It's the one
legend?
where he's just hiding and shooting, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Hey,
Elon
hey,
Musk.
and
It's
he
Elon Musk
also
plan.
drives fucking Vin Diesel's car from Fast and the
Yes.
Yeah.
Furious. um, it
It was the
looks,
Dodge Charger.
yeah, it looks kind of. I don't know. I get kind of Grand Theft Auto vibes from it. Like
Uh-huh.
maybe it's just from the way it looks when he's walking and shooting. It kind of
Like
it
the
has
it.
that like Grand Theft Auto 5 feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. And it's. I think it's the cover system. Like you get up, shoot some guys, cover
Get
behind a
behind
wall,
cover.
shoot them, and then get like yeah. It's that like yeah. It's very Grand Theft Auto esque. You
Yeah.
move, shoot, hide, move, shoot, hide, repeat. And the
Yeah.
fact that you're driving vehicles as well. In what looks like a very like it looks like California. I see palm trees and shit. So
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's always
it's
California.
a make believe city too, so it's not a
Yeah,
real
it's
place,
not
but it's
yeah.
probably based off of California,
California,
someplace in
Uh,
Colorado, usually one of those.
yeah.
uh,
But it just looked cool, and with Grand Theft Auto 6 still being, off in the distance. Well, I mean, this game's also off in the distance. It looks like it might, scratch that itch in the meantime while we wait for Dota 6. And also it has like this kind of cyberpunky style story, but not like full blown like super future cyberpunk. It's still kind of like Elon Musk's fucking brain implant went
Yep,
rogue.
that's
Now we
what I'm
gotta.
saying. Yeah, it's the beginning of cyberpunk. All the
It's in
implants.
the early days, right? Like we have
Yeah,
drones and we have
implants.
the
All kinds
brain
of shit.
implant.
Yeah.
Even though we've had brain implants for a while now, I watched a video recently by this guy Anthony Gamagrulia. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the name, but he's a Jersey boy. He's really
Joyce.
he's really good at analyzing media. I really like
Okay.
his takes on everything, and he did one on how Elon Musk doesn't get what cyberpunk's really about, and he brought up like that while he was doing his research for the video. He's like, I thought, because Elon Musk never really invented anything. He invested in Tesla, but we already had electric cars. He didn't invent them. He
Yeah.
just, popularized them. He didn't invent eBay, and we already had, electronic payments. He just got in and popularized it. But the brain implant, I thought that like, no, yeah, he was at least, pretty close to the inventing of it. Like he didn't invent it himself, but he was part of the company that did invent it. And no, it turns out we've had those bitches since like the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
I know there's like ethical violations going on with that because they implanted it in like what, like 20 monkeys and like 12 of them already died or something like that.
Yeah.
So one of the clips on the video that he showed was that like, yeah, they keep killing all the test animals because they're just not sizing them properly. Like they're telling them to go fast, 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 get results, get them fast, fast, fast. So they're not taking the time to actually make sure it's the right fucking size.
Oh God.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll let someone more
Yeah. But anyway,
more
so it looks
credible
like
to talk about that one.
yeah.
All
Probably
right,
like the
we're
creators of this Mind's Eye game.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the description of it on the YouTube page, and yeah, so it turns out he's like a soldier,
Okay.
and that he's fighting like AI and shit, and his memories are all fragmented, and he's trying to find the truth. But the thing that I'm like, wait a minute, is the last sentence says where every decision can mean the difference between survival and defeat. I'm like, are you mean to tell me this is one of those like your choices matter like type fucking games?
That's what it
Well,
sounds like. Yeah.
Like multiple endings type shit?
I hope so. Like they didn't really show a lot, so this game could end up not being great, but it looked cool to me. It caught my
Yeah.
eye. It caught my mind's eye, if you will. And I got some open world vibes from it. I
Yeah,
think
the
it's
driving definitely makes me think it's
Yeah.
open as well.
I
Probably some
think it's
open
open
world vibes
world,
to it.
and I really hope that this isn't, like a fucking the Last of Us knockoff that was a scam
Oh.
situation.
Oh my god,
The day
yes.
before or
There
whatever.
you go. Yeah, that one. So
Because it would
a trick that I saw someone online say that like when you can tell like if a game is like going in like the right direction or not is if you can see the characters like faces in the trailer, that's a good sign. If you can't see them in the gameplay, then that means that like
oh, they've
they're
had
not
like
working
Yeah.
multiple zoom ins on this dude's
Oh yeah.
on
face.
this dude. So like you can see
Yeah.
his face. So
All
I'm
right,
like,
yeah.
no, I think we're
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 in the
on the
clear
right
here.
track. Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks
So
cool.
mhm.
And then I also got an ad for it like on YouTube. Like it just showed me the trailer as an ad.
Mhm.
And Man, him blowing up that gas station looked really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a simple man. That explosion looked fucking awesome.
That's all you really need in life. A couple of good explosions.
Yeah. Uh, the one right before it, Metal Eden, also looked pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That one was robots.
Yeah. It's like a first
Yeah.
person shooter, and yeah, as far as I can tell.
When they were showing it off, I thought for a half a second, like, is this Marathon? Are they showing off like Bungie's new game now? But
Mm-hmm.
no, it's its own thing. It just I kind of get Marathon and System Shock kind of vibes from it, like that
Yeah.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
feel.
Like looking at the gameplay, from what I can tell, it's like that modern Doom run and gun first person shooter. Like
Yeah.
you're encouraged to move around and while you fight the bad guys, like you're not hiding behind cover and stuff like that. Like you're like you're running and gunning, the, that type of gameplay almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
And let me go through the list here a little bit more.
So can we talk about Sonic Racing?
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
So
I can't.
Sonic Racing's back.
Um.
Dude, I was so surprised at how good Sonic All Stars Racing was because when it came out, Sonic games were kind of meh, like
Yeah.
not really all that good. And then
It
like, man, it's a Mario Kart clone. Like,
I feel like Sonic's kind of like a roller coaster. It's got its highs and then it's got its
Get
lows.
lows.
You just gotta
yeah,
wait for it to come back.
or
And
like,
Sonic Racing is definitely like one of the highs. And I don't want to hear this shit about like, well, if he runs fast, why is he in your fucking car? Because it's fun, damn it.
Hey, Spider Man has a car. Spider Man has a car. Spider Man has a car. He has a motorcycle. Like,
Because he
why?
has to give everybody a chance to try to win, okay? You know, that and because when they did on foot racing in Sonic R, everyone hated it except the soundtrack.
Supersonic
Sonic
Racing.
Racing, you gotta get your feet out on the ground.
Yeah. No,
I
yeah,
can't wait
but
Oh,
till it crosses over with Mario because that's what needs to happen. You have Sonic
oh,
Racing now. You have Mario. Mario
the
has 24. Well, the new
mhm.
Mario is going to have a space for 24 racers.
we
Um,
need to get kart racing to be an Olympic sport, and then like in one of the
I was
Mario
gonna
and Sonic at
say
the
that
Olympics.
to
Mhm.
promote the Olympics is in what 3 more years. Olympics is in 2028,
The
right?
summer, yeah,
Summer Olympics 2028, right? It's
yeah,
Yeah.
2028. To
yeah.
promote the Olympics, man, just look crossover Sonic and Mario racing. Make each character from a random ass country. You know Mario's going to be America. Um, and Luigi's he's going to be from Italy. Like, come on. Rouge the Bat's going to be. Is it Rouge? Rogue? I don't know how to
Rouge.
say it. Rouge the Bat's Mexican. Or Colombian? No, Colombian. She's Colombian. She's Colombian. Amy's Canadian. What would
Mhm.
Sonic be?
So wait, you're shipping Rouge and Shadow?
Hmm. Well, yeah.
Shadow
Doesn't Shadow
canonically
like
loves
Latinas?
Latinas. Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow like Latinas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's watching novela. He's watching novelas in the movies. Like, the dude likes
Yeah.
empanadas and tacos and shit like that. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that man is cultured. There's no
So,
Sonic feels like he's the kind of Sonic feels like a white guy
Oh
who
no, yeah,
is
Sonic's
really into
American.
yeah.
Asians. He's like problematic into Asians. Like that, like the like yellow fever kind of guy. So I don't know, man. I feel like Sonic.
All right. I should address some stuff in case there's, other Sonic fans watching. So they brought back the fucking surfboards from Sonic Riders.
Ooh,
What?
So that's gonna be kind of cool.
All right.
Uh, Yeah, you see him. He's on the surfboard in the trailer.
I was writing shit down.
Oh, okay.
I was looking
Well,
down at my phone and looking back up, so I might have missed a couple of things, but all right,
okay. Well,
yeah.
yeah, you see him on the board, and also in the poster, you can see one of the dudes from Sonic Riders. I'm blanking on his name. The fucking green bird thing.
Oh,
that
I the parrot
yeah.
is about to eat
So
my dinosaur.
it this is the first time we're seeing like Sonic Riders acknowledged again. It's like those games came out and then that's it. Like they never introduced the surfboard things again, and likewise the characters introduced in those games, same thing. We just nothing.
Yeah.
So now seeing them here, it's like, oh my god, they're accepting that it existed. It happened. so
Yeah.
so yeah, it looks like it's gonna be cool. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see when they do another announcement for it. It looks like they want to do a closed network test for this thing. It says you can sign up before February 19th. So that means if you're watching this video by the time it goes up, you're too late.
Yeah.
All right.
um,
Yeah, I need to
but
sign up then.
yeah.
At the
But
very
yes.
least, if it lines up with an evil weekend, I have someone to play with.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We're running out of time, so let's quickly go through some of these last ones. So, Onimusha was shown off
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
I know we had already talked about it when it was previously announced, but yeah, they showed off a new trailer, a couple more things, some gameplay. So
Also, they're remaking two. I didn't know they were
yes,
remastering
Yeah.
two.
nobody knew that. That was a surprise announcement.
Yeah. For
Yeah, they're
PS4. Like on top of that,
yeah,
it's not for
yeah.
PS5.
It's not.
It's for
Well,
Before.
it's coming out for both, but yes, it's a PS5 and PS4 release. Yes. Um.
The guy just said PS4, and I was like, the fuck?
Oh no, there is a PS5 version.
Okay.
There's also there was also more footage for Yakuza Like a Pirate. That one's gonna come out. I called it Yakuza Like a Pirate. That I did not do that on purpose, but now I'm gonna pretend like I did. Because I like that name, Like a Pirate. But yeah, that one comes out this Friday, I believe.
Yeah, soon. Like,
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Damn it, I can't pull up my calendar. Yeah, 21. Yep, Friday.
Yep.
So by the time this episode drops, Yakuza would have already dropped. There's a sequel or it's DLC. I can't tell to Life of P.
It's DLC.
yeah.
Is okay.
Oh, it's DLC?
So
I thought
yeah.
it was a sequel. Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
couldn't
yeah.
tell.
It is DLC. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Life of P. Um, Hell
Sword
is
Blade.
Us got a trailer.
Oh, yeah, that one looked weird.
It's again, dude with gun.
Yep. He's got a
Yeah.
sword too.
Dude
Oh,
with
he had a
gun,
sword also.
I think so.
and he's also talking to like the fucking zombie from Phantasm. Only he ate like the Crimson Chin. It looks. They didn't show much gameplay, but it looks freaky. It looks pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that one comes out this year. Let's see. We're also getting another Five Nights at Freddy's.
That one looks kind of cool. Not gonna. I've never played the games. Not really into Five Nights at Freddy's, but watching the little gameplay from it, that looks really fucking creepy and scary. Especially him being a fucking mimic. Ugh.
So
mimics are terrifying.
Yeah, so to explain this one looks like it's going more along the lines of a security breach, where it's a first person 3D,
Yeah.
stealth horror game. Ironically, so like you got Poppy's Playtime, which is also a mascot horror that was inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's, and now this one, Secret of the Mimic, looks like it took inspiration from Poppy's Playtime. So
Yeah.
the
They're just
thing that
feeding off
inspired
each
it
other.
is now
Now
it's
it's
like
inspiring the original thing.
so we'll see if this would is any good. It looks like if you like Security Breach, I honestly think you're gonna like
Yeah.
Secret of the Mimic. It looks like it's up the same alley. Anyway, that one comes out in June 13th, so right around the corner.
Oh, I don't know if you have this one written down, but they showed it right after the Five Nights at Freddy's game. It's a Midnight Walk.
Yeah.
It's also
Okay.
a horror game. It's a smaller game. I think it's an indie studio that's making it,
Okay.
but it's the claymation one. Like
Yes.
everything
Yes.
looks like a claymation model, and
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm not gonna lie, some of that shit looked
Look
freaky as hell.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't, I will play any Resident Evil game like no problem with the lights off, but
Nah,
some
no.
of the shit on that game, some of the shit on this
Yeah.
Walk at Midnight game, like
It it's definitely like that uncanny valley like thing. Like the
yeah,
whole nothing looks right.
It looks.
So it makes everything else that much more like unnerving. And the fact that it's first person as well definitely like doesn't doesn't add to it. It makes it feel more real, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best way to explain it.
It looks Tim
But
Burton-ish.
yeah, it does a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. I
Looks
I,
Tim
I
Burton-ish.
agree with that statement. um they speaking of horror, they did show off another one, the dream one. The was it
Ooh.
dreams of another
Oh
that
yeah,
one
Dreams
looked
of another.
that was the
Yeah.
one with the gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
uh-huh, yeah.
I thought it was like Dreams too because it kind of looked like the Dreams game where you could make
Yeah,
whatever. But
it's like a 3D pixel like game. Is that the bit? Like I don't know how to
yeah,
describe this. Like it's
yeah, that this is one where I would say like just look at the trailer, guys, because like
Yeah.
like
It's hard
it's
to describe.
it's hard
yeah,
to
but
describe, but yeah. And
mm,
even if you watch the trailer, you might still be like, "So what do you do?" Because
You get a gun.
immediately
So.
immediately after they showed the trailer, they had to have like the director of the game come out and be like, "So this is what you do."
For those that are confused.
You're,
but but
but
yeah, I was with you also that I also thought it might have been like a spin-off of like Dreams back on the PS4. I remember I bought that and I played it for like a couple hours and then I never picked it up again. So, but there was some cool shit on there like back then. It just
didn't someone like remake PT in Dreams like completely?
sort of, but yes,
Yeah.
there was a PT in there. I know someone also made PT on the Xbox version. What was theirs called? Project Spark.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, someone did PT in that one also. So that seems to be like a theme. And but yeah, like it was all right, like concept wise, but I think it just didn't catch on. Like there wasn't enough players to build the stuff, and I guess
Yeah, that
if
was
the
my
gimmick,
thing.
like the gimmick of the game is, I guess, kind of like Roblox, where you build it and then other
Yeah.
people play it. So if you're building on that creativity of players, but no one's playing it, then essentially you're kind of
Yeah,
you don't really got much.
my thing with that was that like I played the because it was the same people that made like Little Big Planet and stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
played Little Big Planet a lot, and then I would like make my own levels, and they all sucked. Like I was like, I'm not good at
Mm-hmm.
this, so that's why I never
Mm-hmm.
even bothered with Dreams. It's like so now it's like it's like Mario Maker times 20. Like, no, I'm not gonna be good at this, dog.
Hmm. And let's see. And the only other game is the one with the ladies and the sword.
Oh,
Tides
Tides
of
of Annihilation.
Annihilation. There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wait.
looks like
And
Bayonetta. Looks cool.
it yeah, it looks cool. I'm just like skeptical because man, and ties into the other announcement. Stellar Blade. Okay,
Difficulty.
hold on. Don't at me like just hang on a second. Um I expected Stellar Blade to be like kind of like Bayonetta but just on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not really what it was. It was more like I guess kind of like a
Ass.
Soulsborne, like Elden Ring
Oh,
type
but the ass was
game.
fine.
Probably. I don't know. I didn't make
I
it
don't
far enough
remember.
to see it. I played the demo, and it's just like I could immediately tell this is not my cup of tea. The
Yeah.
my thirst levels were not high enough to to keep playing it. So I didn't indulge it too much. But with
You're
that
not
said,
gonna
they
like
did.
Butt Night then.
Oh, all right then. Good to know. But yeah, Stellar Blade. They're doing a crossover with Nikki, Goddess of Victory. Um, so yeah, there's that. It's gonna come out in I think June. It says here there's a new boss fight, new collectibles, outfits, and yeah, that's about it. And then I guess just to really wrap things up, they showed off WWE 2K24.
With
They
the Ace
showed
one.
off the yes. I'm guessing it's like their version of the uh of I guess like Mortal Kombat's The Crypt or
It
Street
feels
Fighter had
it
that like
feels
the
more like a hub world. Like
oh
Yeah.
okay.
it feels more like what Dragon Ball Fighters has, where
Mm,
you
Open
go
world.
into, yeah, not open world, but like, oh, do you want to do the story mode, or do you want to go into the world tournament? Do you want to?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
okay
okay.
then. Well, I mean, it
Um,
did say that there is like events and quests in it,
Yeah.
so
yeah, and I
so
think
Isn't
one of
there?
the other 2K games, like one of the sports ones, had something similar to this.
yeah, yeah. I want to say it was the basketball one
Yeah.
that had like a little like a city, like a town that you could walk around in, but they
Yeah.
complained because there was nothing to do in
I
it.
think that's what
Yeah,
this is modeled after was that particular basketball NBA 2K. I think that's what it's supposed to mimic or be part of. But isn't there a game out there where you play as a wrestler? You can run around and just fucking RKO people or just challenge people.
I think
Isn't
you're
there?
thinking of Street Fighter 6.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I could have swore there was I saw like a video, or maybe it was a fever dream, or I was high. I'm not even sure. But you're like running around the
You
city,
might
and
have
you want
just
to be
seen a
like,
TikTok of RKO compilations.
I
People
mean,
just do
maybe, but like I
that.
think that I guess
Oh,
the whole premise was of the game was like you want to become a great wrestler and you want to get noticed, so you just go around just challenging people in the world, and that's how you build your reputation and stuff like that.
okay,
And you
Jay,
can
I think
like
I'm with you. That sounds a
you
lot like Street Fighter Six.
okay. I guess that's what it is. You got to build your rep. I
Maybe
figured that's
like
what this. I thought that's what this. Well, WW one, this wrestling one would
yeah.
be. You'd be around the island, and you could just go up to randos because it's online. It's supposed to says it's open world online to like up to 50 people. So
Mhm.
I thought like, oh, I'm gonna beef up my character. I'm gonna fucking raise my stats and then just go challenge randos and raise my ranking up raise up through the ranks, kind of like Jerkmate.
Mm.
Rise through the ranks, just running around RKOing people. That's the only wrestling move I know, by the way. RKO on the people's elbow. I don't know nothing about wrestling. That's all I know.
Mm.
Hopefully, the side quest is you get to beat up Logan Paul.
Right.
That's just one of your side quests.
All right. And the last two things, and then yeah, we'll wrap it up. Is there's a launch date for Borderlands 4. releasing September 23rd. And yeah, they showed off a trailer, so if anyone cares.
I mean, I think it's gonna be
And
cool.
the
Cross
last
credit.
thing is Days Gone is being remastered for the
Mm,
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
It comes
mm,
out April 25, and other than the upgraded visuals, it's also going to have a new mode.
Yeah.
There's a permadeath mode, and then they're adding a horde assault, where it's just you fighting off hordes of zombies, which is a great addition because that is probably one of the biggest complaints I had with Days Gone. It's that they marketed the shit out of like the hordes,
mm-hmm.
and then like they did not much with them in the final game. I
Yeah.
honestly think
There's
in the
only like
story
seven.
mode there's like like there's only a handful, and that's it in the whole story.
Yeah, there's only like seven, and then I stumbled across like three of them accidentally,
Hmm.
and they actually like are brought up in the story. Like if you play through
Hmm.
the actual story,
Mm-hmm.
you have to fight those hordes. Like
Yeah.
that's a mission. But I already
Hmm.
killed them. So
Yeah. It.
so it kind of
Mm,
like made those whole all those like little story quests kind of pointless to
yeah.
me because it's like I already killed them. I already know how to fight these things. Like this should have
Hmm.
been at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
And for the record, the game is actually like good. I like we're just
Yeah.
saying like some of the problems like we had with it, but yeah. For those of you guys that have never tried it and you want like an open world zombie game, give it a shot. Maybe you guys will like it. But
Surprise yourself.
hmm and that'll do it for the PlayStation State of Play. Overall, I don't know what would you guys give it? Like if S being top tier, A, B, C, like
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I'm at a B.
I'll give it a B for it.
yeah, I'm in the
I'm
same
at,
boat. Like
I'm at a
not
B
too.
because they did show off or they did talk about a lot, but it wasn't a whole lot of new.
Nope.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of the stuff we've
but
already talked about from Xbox, like Borderlands and stuff like that.
yeah,
Hmm.
some of the yeah. Um, that's really why I brought it down to a B. But like, it wasn't a bad presentation by any stretch of the imagination. It
Yeah.
was solid.
Yeah, I agree, and especially like considering that there was like a bunch of like announcements, like like reveals, I guess if that's
Yeah.
I don't know what, maybe I'm using the word wrong, but they announced new stuff, stuff we hadn't heard about, and that's always like hit or miss. You're either gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, that looks cool, or like I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, oh no, I didn't think it was bad. Now we just wait patiently in April for Nintendo's Switch presentation.
I'm good. I know they're
Um,
doing the different what's it called previews in the different cities. Like
mhm.
tickets already sold out for them, so Dallas and all that
Yeah,
couldn't get tickets for
yeah,
that. I would have
nah,
loved
dude,
to
it's
check them out
I,
and testing or whatever the fuck they call it. That would have been a
yeah,
lot of
dude,
fun.
they did that shit for like Smash Brothers back in the day, and I remember like yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, no, it
Just
was.
keep being able to sign up for it was like
Yeah,
yeah, like but all right, but yeah, as far as like future like game presentations, yeah, we got Nintendo's Switch 2 in April, and I think Summer Game Fest is gonna be after that. I don't know the dates, but
I'm done with all that. They need E3 back. That's what they need to do.
oh,
Tired of this.
E3
They need to bring
E3's not coming back, man.
Well, I need to write a letter to somebody because E3 needs to make a comeback. I need the excitement.
Look for what it's worth, Summer Game Fest is doing a pretty good job of filling that void. but
I guess. I
yeah,
guess.
but
Yes.
But who knows? We'll see if they do. If any of these other guys do their own press conferences in the summer, just like they used to at E3. But I think it just depends if they have anything to announce. If they don't got shit, well then yeah, obviously they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But All we can do is just hope, but those are the only ones that are confirmed. But either way, when they show up, be sure to tune in with us, and we'll give you guys the breakdown, the down and dirty, and the important shit. But yeah, until then, and until the next one. Oh, well, you alphas, be sure to let us know in the comments what games y'all are excited for that were announced. Are you gonna try the Bomberman mode in Metal Gear? Let us know what you're hyped about. We would love to hear it, and we'll read them out in the next episode. But until then, we'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.